There's a famous quote on the topic of gratitude, and this quote is shared by an actor named Will Arnett. And the quote goes something like this: I'm happy because I'm grateful. I choose to be grateful. That gratitude allows me to be happy. I think this quote really stands out to me because it encapsulates how intertwined happiness and gratitude are. I noticed that on a personal level, when I'm going through life and there are periods where I'm not very satisfied with what's happening or with the outcomes of how my daily life is going, I notice that there may be something missing, and sometimes that could be my practice of gratitude. I could sometimes be missing that integration of gratitude into my daily life, and this is why during periods where I feel not as happy as my normal baseline, sometimes I in retrospectively I notice that maybe it's because of my lack of gratitude. Um, Now, gratitude I think is something that's very important to practice, but I think it's also very easy to lose sight of this. I know that when I'm scrolling through social media, I'm seeing snippets of my friends sharing sneak peeks into their lives when they're almost at their best, when they're hanging around other friends, when they're maybe celebrating a milestone or a great achievement, or maybe forming wonderful new memories. And I'm looking at this while maybe I'm in my room all alone. Now, when I'm comparing the baseline in my own head to that of a friend who I'm seeing on social media, it's very hard to adopt an attitude of gratitude because my mind automatically goes to comparison. So I found that oftentimes I it's very hard for me to practice gratitude when I'm on social media because automatically and subconsciously my mind is kind of making a comparison game between the reality right here and the so-called reality that I'm seeing on social media in that snapshot of my friend's post, or maybe a celebrity's post, or someone who's doing far better than I think I am, and maybe someone who's at a far greater level of life or achievement to what I currently am. So if you find that adopting a practice of gratitude is difficult, one thing you can maybe do is go less on social media. Now, obviously, um, things work differently for different people, but I noticed that when I'm on social media less, I'm able to naturally gravitate towards practicing or integrating gratitude more into my daily routine. This is a gratitude rock. I call it a gratitude stone, gratitude rock, and I was inspired to have this after watching The Secret, which is a documentary on mindset manifestation and on all about the power of thought. And basically the way it works is this is small, easy to carry, and whenever I carry it around wherever I go, and this is basically second nature to me. It's something I carry, just like the watch I wear, the phone and wallet. Whenever I leave the house, I also carry this. So it's something, it's a part of me, and whenever I touch it, I think of something I'm grateful for. So this is one way that maybe you can integrate. If you wanted to, you can forcefully integrate gratitude into your life. Anytime I touch it, whether it's on purpose or inadvertently, whatever it is, anytime I touch it, even if I'm reaching into my pocket and my fingers make contact with this, I automatically instantly think of the first thing I'm grateful for. Maybe it's my family, maybe it's the book that I'm reading and I was able to borrow from the library, maybe it's something as trivial as being able to meet a friend today. And oftentimes, the more I touch it, the more I realize how many good things have happened in the day or in the recent past, which I haven't even considered. But it's the first thing that comes to mind. So naturally, you're gonna kind of condition your mind to be a little bit more grateful for the people around you, the situations around you, and maybe even the life that you're currently leading. There's quite a famous study by psychologists Robert Emmons and Michael McCullough. Uh, in the early 2000s, and they looked at the power of gratitude. And I'm sure you've come across many research topics and findings on the power of gratitude, but this is quite special. And they kind of looked at how gratitude is responsible for even behavioral changes. Practicing gratitude led to behavioral changes such as increased acts of kindness and generosity towards others. So people who were grateful were able to be more kind and generous towards others. And who doesn't want to lead a life where they're also doing good for others? And they also looked at the neurological impact. This study, as well as others, they found that through neuroimaging, they were able to find that gratitude can lead to changes in brainwave activity relating to feelings of happiness and well-being. So this is just one such study, but there are many studies. If you want to look at the power of gratitude, you will find 1,000 different studies on how gratitude can positively impact your life and the life of those around you. So if you're finding it hard to integrate gratitude, I would recommend maybe get a gratitude stone. This is like a quick this is a quick thing to pick up. It won't take more than a millisecond. It's tiny, and it's not clunky, it's smooth. So you also maybe pick something that's nice, ergonomically friendly, and it feels nice to hold, and it's not clunky. So whenever you take it with you, you don't feel like it's cumbersome to take. And I hope that if you do get a gratitude stone, I hope that you're able to integrate gratitude into your life more seamlessly. I know that I was able to. And the practice of gratitude is an everyday thing. So keep at it. And I hope that as days go by with your gratitude stone, you're able to appreciate the smaller things in life. Thank you. Bye.